What you saying, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management. It is Financial Friday, and so in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to maintain your money. So the reason I want to do that today is because many people seem to know how to make some money. Many people have some form of income, some sort of income, some way they're making money. But what a lot of people really struggle with is the aspect of maintaining their money. Not only keeping it, not only saving it, but also just maintaining it long term. Once you maintain money, once you can keep money and keep it growing, that's when you're on the right path to wealth. That's when you're on the right path to financial freedom. That's when you're on the right path to actually succeeding when it comes to your finances. So we'll cover a few different things today, like, investing, the value of money, budgeting, those sort of things. But before we get into that, I want to make sure you guys are leaving some thumbs up on these videos. You guys are commenting on these videos, as always. It's nice to hear you guys' feedback, what you guys want to see, tell me what you want to see. I'm open to hearing whatever you guys want to talk about. Add to that, if you're new around here, hit that red button, subscribe, and most importantly, share these videos with your friends. So now let's talk about maintaining money. Well, the first thing I want to talk about when it comes to maintaining money is monitoring your weekly budget. Start off just monitoring how much you spend each and every week. Now, if you guys have been around here for a while, you guys know that I talk about managing your money, but budgeting on a monthly basis. But when it comes to maintaining your money, I'd like to specifically talk about budgeting weekly, because what you're going to realize is, over the course of a week, maybe you spend $100, maybe you spend $200, and you'll see how that adds up. If you look at it, in the context of a monthly budget, you might not always see, that many flaws. So that's what I'm saying. Start off by, taking a weekly budget. It's very rare that you'll hear me saying this, but I'm going to tell you today, start off just monitoring your weekly budget. See how much you're spending each and every day on food, on entertainment, on drinks, and you'll see again how it adds up. Like I said, this is different to a monthly budget, because monthly budget, you might have, email subscription services, you might have entertainment subscription services, you might have, things you're supposed to pay for each and every month, like rent, phone bill, car loan, those kind of things. When it comes to a weekly budget, you're going to see where each and every cost starts to add up. And you'll start to understand more about why you're losing money and why you cannot maintain money. The second thing I want to talk about is understanding the value of money. This is hugely important. And if you do not understand the value of money, I'll tell you to start off by doing this. Just log into the internet, if you're already on there, and type in Google, the value of money. Open up YouTube, type in the value of money. Listen to a few things, read a few things. If you have to open a podcast and type the value of money, search the value of money, do that. It is so important to value your money. No matter if it's $1, no matter if it's $10, no matter if it's $1,000, you gotta value your money. Once you really learn to value your money and understand that each and every cent counts, you'll be a lot better off when it comes to managing your money. Not only that, even better, you'll be much better off when it comes to maintaining that money. Many people do not understand that, when it comes to money, you need to value it. It's all good making so much money, but if you cannot maintain it, well, then you need to find the root of the problem. And one of the roots of the problem a lot of the times is people not being able to value the dollar. Every single time you spend each and every penny, you've got to understand why you're doing that, what reason you're doing that, where you're losing opportunity, whatever's going on there. So many different factors to weigh in. You have to value your money. You have to understand the value of money as well. It's no good, having a lot of money, but not valuing it. It's no good having anything in life and not valuing it. So when it comes to money, which is what funds everything, which is what everything needs, you have got to learn, you have absolutely got to understand the value of money. When it comes to maintaining your money, the third thing I want to talk about is investing in low-risk assets. So of course, high risk, high reward, I understand that. But there's also a lot of low-risk assets which will bring you constant rewards. If you want to maintain your money and you don't want to go broke, you don't want to lose money, start learning how to invest in low-risk assets. These can be stocks which pay out a dividend. These can be stocks which have great potential gains with very low risk aspect. This can be real estate properties where you have low down payment, in good areas close to schools, and good potential returns on your investment. This could be so many different things because there's so many different assets out there and so many different investment opportunities. But it all comes down to how you manage your risk. Low risk assets with a high reward are obviously much better than high risk assets with a high reward. There is so much potential for rewards in many different assets, but there's also a lot of potential for failure. So if you guys put your money into high risk assets, and I've done that before, trust me when I say it is very, very likely that you lose a lot of your money. You need to maintain your money and you need to start investing in low risk assets, not always the high risk assets. It's always good talking about risk, no risk, no reward, putting yourself out there, taking risks to get rewards, taking risks so you can get somewhere. Yes, that is important, but there's such thing as high risk and there's such thing as low risk. It is much better to take low risks and get rewarded than take high risks and get nothing. It is obvious when I say, if I could choose between having an amazing reward with a high risk or having an amazing reward with a low risk, I'll take an amazing reward with a low risk. You don't need to be a genius to know that, but it is important because a lot of people do not know that. When it comes to managing their money, and especially when it comes to maintaining your money, there are people out there who are struggling simply because they take too much risk with their money. That goes for gambling, that goes for investing in assets, that goes for so many different things. But that's why specifically in this video, I'm telling you guys to invest in low risk assets. And the fourth thing I want to talk about today when it comes to maintaining your money, diversifying your investments. It's all well and good taking low risk investments into specific assets. But if you're investing into low risk assets and it's all, for example, in real estate, it's all in one sector, well, to put it simply, low risk is still a risk. It is some form of risk. So that is why it's important to diversify your investments. And when it comes to diversifying investments, for example, for stocks, don't just diversify for the sake of diversifying. Pick out 5 to 10 different stocks based on, what you see, the potential you see, what they do, what you know about them, and obviously start investing in them that way. I know a lot of times people talk about, if you trust a company, if you're investing in a company, if you really believe in a company, why not put all your money to that company? Well, again, there's still potential that it fails. All it needs is one thing to go wrong and that whole business model is destroyed. All it takes is one small slip and you can see so many potential losses when it comes to your money. So again, it is important that you diversify your investments. Invest your money into diverse assets. Have some money into some stocks. Put some of your money into some hand-picked stocks. Invest some of your money in some real estate. Put some of your money in some mutual funds. It doesn't matter, but you need to diversify. It's up to you what you guys choose, but make sure you diversify your investments because again, at one point in time, stock market could be up, but at the same time, the real estate market could be down. Many different things can happen. Oil can go down, the price of oil can drop, and then you still see, other commodities which are up. Again, that's why it's important to diversify. Create a model where you're thriving, whether there's a recession, whether there's a crisis, whether there's a pandemic, whether the economy is good, whether the economy is bad, whatever's going on, you are succeeding, you are thriving. So when it comes to maintaining your money, learn to diversify your investments. The 5th point I want to touch on is create good spending habits, not bad spending habits. So effectively eliminating all your bad spending habits. There are too many of you guys who have bad spending habits. I can guarantee that. Too many of you guys like to go into work and buy a coffee on the way. Like to come back from work and buy a meal, at a fast food restaurant on the way. You guys need to realize that these are part of the bad spending habits I'm talking about. And for that reason, in my first point, I mentioned the fact that you need to budget weekly. Find out where your money is going. Find out where you're losing money and then cut those bad habits. I'm telling you from my own experience, I know enough people with horrible spending habits, and one of the best ways for them to maintain their money is just to stop most of those spending habits. I'm not even saying all of those spending habits, but just stopping most of those spending habits. For you guys who like to eat out 6, 7, 8 times a week, trust me when I say, cooking at home is a lot better for you. Making your own food, preparing your own food, meal prepping is a lot more beneficial, a lot more cost effective, and also a lot more fun, to be honest. You have to understand that when it comes to your spending habits, these are a real key to how you progress when it comes to your money. One of the main things when it comes to valuing your money is also seeing how you spend it. So if you're always using it, to party, to buy shoes, to buy clothes, to buy things you can't afford, you're definitely not doing the right things to get to you where you say you want to get to. Focus on your spending habits. Focus on where your money is leaving your pockets. Focus on those bad expenses, those things that you can cut quickly. I always talk about saving money by cooking your own food, making your own meals, making your own coffee, drinking water, those kind of things. You guys need to understand that when it comes to your spending habits, you really need to knuckle down on that money which is leaving your pocket and for no reason at all. There are simple basic needs that we all have, and there are also wants which we don't all have. You guys who have a lot of wants, focus again where you're spending that money. Can you buy clothes for cheaper here than there? Can you instead stop buying clothes at all each and every month? Of course, we're all different people. I'm not sure where you have your bad spending habits, but overall, it's important that you eliminate those bad spending habits. The final point I want to touch on when it comes to maintaining your money. This one is going to be especially useful for all of you guys who like to spend money. It's a simple one, but it's not an easy one. Have multiple streams of income. Focus on bringing in 3, 4, 5 different streams of income. If you only have one, remember that if that form of income just gets stopped, if it gets blocked, you're done for. You don't have any more money coming in. If you don't even have one, well, first start off by getting a singular form of income. Get a job, sign up for something, do some work, get paid. Those of you who have one source of income, like I said, try and focus on just getting a second for a start. How do you get a second? Well, first of all, the easiest thing to do is get another job. Other things you can do is freelancing, investments, teaching, coaching. There are enough ways to get money. There are enough ways to get paid. There are millions of different ways to get paid in this day and age. You have to be taking advantage of those. So when I'm telling you to get 3, 4, 5 streams of income, you've got to understand that that is not a lot. To be honest, in this day and age, that should be standard. Get paid from your phone, get paid from a 9 to 5, get paid from a second job, get paid from passive income. There's enough ways out there. Go and look at that. Go check them out. And if you still need more ideas, there are many videos on this channel. Enough videos where I give you forms of passive income, forms of ways to get paid. If you're a teenager from home, out and about, whatever you need, we have it on this channel. So go check those out if you want to find different ways of getting paid. It is important to have many streams of income. The people that you see who are wealthy, the people that you see are succeeding, they have different forms of income. They have many different sources of income. For some, it might be stocks, real estate, the 9 to 5. For others, it might be investments, stocks, bonds, real estate, 2 jobs. Everyone is different, and of course that means everyone has their own form of investing. Everyone has their own way of making money. Eventually, those of you who really want to make good money, want to make crazy money, You got to remember this. Millionaires on average have around 7 different streams of income. So that should open your eyes and think, whoa, 7? So when you hear that, that should make you think, all right, there are enough opportunities out there. I just need to start finding them and start executing on them. It's good to plan, it's good to find out, it's good to do your research and study and learn, but eventually you have to start taking action and putting that knowledge to use. So like I said, there are enough ways to get money out there, enough ways to get paid. So start putting yourself on the right end of money, start getting yourself on the right end of the transaction, and most importantly, start bringing yourself different forms of income if you want to maintain your money. Like I said, it's way easier to make lots of money from different forms of income and keep spending money than it is to cut all costs. Everybody is different, I understand, so it depends what you like to do, but in my opinion, for those of you who like to spend money, who really like to use your money to do different things, well then focus on getting money from different angles and getting paid more regularly. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, please let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this video. It's nice to hear feedback, it's nice to hear different ways I can improve the channel, nice to hear what you guys' thoughts are, so just let me know, and obviously, as always, I'll reply to you. Added to that, if you guys do not know today, I have a pre-order for my newest smartwatches. There are 2 different models, this is one of them, so make sure you guys go check that out. That'll be the first link in the description, timegatewatches.com. Tomorrow is the weekend. It is Saturday, it is where winners are made. So hopefully you guys will be joining us for tomorrow's video as well. But that is it for today's video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I've got money making, you've got money to be maintaining. See you guys tomorrow for the weekend. Peace.